here in town and a commentary on how we hide things. Echoing from the amphitheater of salvaged glass and Victorian scruples adorning the Boulderado Hotel, unsubstantiated rumors, undocumented persons, the lore that was lore before she'd finished vanishing. He'd opened the door to the forest green and scarlet-lettered hallway, room. It's noon, but lacking windows, how does one? Yet event A happens, and years later, event B forestalls, curtain calls a certain chemistry. The energy comes humming. 1924, they make a suicide pact. 1996, Rowling coins the term disapparate. Like the word makes the act any difference, disappearance being that eternal paradox. The black hole information paradox, the disappear paradox. That is, 1924, she leaves the bath to find her husband dead in bed. If information can disappear in a black hole, if physical states evolve into the same state, violating a commonly assumed tenet, what's inviolate? The sanctity of secret, seduced by suggestion. 1966. Heavy is the winter of wet snow. Skylight collapses, shattering glass. It's raining. Pieces of cathedral crimson, leaded amber, blue iris. Looking up, left pupil still square, can't unstick it. The state of a system at any one time determines its state at any other time. So, broken. King's character stayed here, finished books here, last words helpless against the pretense of going to buy a pack of cigarettes and disappearing. Secluded and smelling of musty in the oak and marble lobby, a grandfather clock from 17-something. It waxes and wanes with the physical moon. It ka-chocks when it's wound properly. Don't believe everything you see. They know how to move furniture around to make a room look larger. They place fresh flower arrangements on tabletops to liven things up. They bring accessories from suites into a basic room to make it look fancier. They retouch the colors to soften and warm up the appearance. And if you take the cameras out of the courtroom, then you hide, I think, a certain measure of truth from the public. Like cameras could ever capture truth. The photographs we take to remind us, in fact, distort memory, preserving in 2D a reality unexperienced. The shirt she wore that smelled like lavender has faded to gray, hair on a pillow, top mattress, my arms, the rib cage. But in the photo, her shirt a royal purple until the photograph fades, until the ink of today becomes Egyptian papyrus. Used dress, that is healthy, is fulfillment, is potential, is EU, the prefix, the mineral, light sensitive, used in cameras. The Boulderado has 0 security cameras, so as to afford them privacy, the walkers. Going to sleep does stand for the extinction of reason and the surrender of the most precious attribute of conscious existence. Getting up and demonstrating physical mobility proves that this extinction and surrender are not permanent. The motive of the sleepwalker is probably rooted in the frantic need to convince himself that both his body and his mind are alive, even when he isn't. The charmer for whose sake so many changes have been made in the pronunciation of words, assimilation for the sake of eugeny, nobility of birth, pure, 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 for the first time, and only. You asked if I've ever seen a burning bush in the wilderness. When birds feel God move, they know it is time to fly. Dear God, make me a bird, so I could fly far, far, far away from here. The most useful part of abstract terms are the shadows they create to hide a vacuum. To breathe and so inhale a universe, dark and endless hallway of open doors, ascending numbers, keyholes to other galaxies, and one irresolute truth. There are secrets we hide inside ourselves, that kindred hearts glimpse when fingerprints match. When to look is to see yourself in form made other, value of an information age. In the event of a fire, please proceed to the nearest exit. Will the ghost let you pass? Will the host? Will the past? One solid cherry wood staircase, cantilevered, and nothing to halt the burning.